Coming to you live from the Petrie Museum near the new Shabti display. Please welcome your host, Bastet, ancient Egyptian goddess.
Thanks for joining me for Real Factor Shabti edition. And thanks also to our studio audience of experts you see behind me. Tonight we have 5 contestants who are all part of a research study here at the museum. They each have to state their claim to the real factor. Then it's up to you to cast your vote. Here's contestant number 1.
I'm a 3D print replica of a Shabti found in Hawara by Petrie and his team in January 1889. I was one of 399 found next to the sarcophagus of Hor-Wedjar, priest of Neith. I've got 9 rows of hieroglyphs, chapter 6 from the Book of the Dead. I have a tripartite wig, plaited beard, and I hold a hoe and a pick. I'm likely from the 30th dynasty, around 2,300 years old.
And now contestant number 2.
I'm a pale green faience Shabti. I'm made of a non-clay ceramic, but there's not much glaze left anymore. As you can see, I'm a fine workmanship from my well-moulded face, wig and beard. I'm not inscribed with hieroglyphs, but I do have an agricultural tool, a hoe, a pick, and I have a bag inscribed over my shoulder. I'm probably from the late period, about 2,500 years old.
Next we have contestant number 3.
I'm an experimental archaeology faience replica. I was made by Zahid Tajuddin using 3D print technology to make a mould from an object in the Petrie Museum collection. Then modern faience was made using the mould for my shape. I'm a brownish grey colour, a mummiform shape. As you can see, I have a moulded wig and hold farming tools. My original was likely around 3,000 years old.
Here's contestant number 4.
I'm likely an excavated object, but we're not sure of my provenance anymore. I'm made of faience and I still have a bright blue glaze. It's brighter on my back though. Maybe it's to do with how I was sitting in the tomb for all that time. I've also got a black wig, a few hieroglyphs on my front, and I hold a hoe in each hand. I'm likely from the 3rd intermediate period, about 3,000 years old.
And finally, contestant number 5.
I'm not really sure why I'm here. I feel like a bit of an imposter. I'm not from this collection. I'm from down the road from the gift shop. But I'd certainly work for you, not so much in the afterlife, more in the here and now. Well, up to 4 gigabytes anyway.
So folks, the voting is now open. Let's recap the 5 contestants. Remember to send your comments about who has the real factor and why. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bastet, ancient Egyptian goddess. Good night.